This is your news source evening bulletin for today, Wednesday, the 15th day of January in the year 2020. I'm Gordon Mosley. Here is what we're tracking tonight. A Crane West Coast Demerara family has been plunged into mourning after a 34-year-old mother of three was murdered by her husband. The woman, Bibi Shabida Ali, was at home when she got into an argument with the man after he accused her of being unfaithful. The argument escalated quickly, and the husband armed himself with a kitchen knife and attacked the woman he once called his wife. She was stabbed multiple times to the body, and the man reportedly ingested a poisonous substance after the act. He has since been arrested but remains hospitalized on the police guard. Family members and friends are devastated.
My grandson was already wake up, and he go in the room and he tell me father was about to stab his mother again. So then me tell you that what wrong to you? You know, me talk to you, me say what wrong to you? Give me the knife, and he not give me the knife. So I see turn wrong the children them. So I go up on my knee and I tell him, I start to cry and beg him to give me the knife, and I hold his hand and I take the knife from him and I tell him, like, go outside, let me look after my daughter. But me didn't know my daughter was already dead. I don't know them. So he went to Barbados, and since he come back, them just keep quarreling all the time. My daughter is a hard-working person. She come home, she make all kind of thing and sell. Look after your children, them. Take care of your children, them. He always there, in and out the country.
Every day, Mr. Every day she complain me. She said, Mommy, she not in pain, she not in happiness, nothing. She get everything. She lately been in her house. She work hard for her children, them. And she said, oh, reach retirement. She, you go put she in post, you collect she. She got work on a Sunday, you quarrel on she. You know, they get their own problem.
The husband and wife were reportedly together since their teenage years. Their children were reportedly in bed when the attack and murder took place. The investigation is ongoing tonight. More news coming up in just a moment.
The voting process. Once you have been identified as the elector you claim to be, you would be given a ballot paper that is stamped at the back, top and bottom halves in your presence. On the ballot paper, provision is made for you to vote twice. Once at the top section where you vote for the party of your choice in the general election, and once at the bottom section where you vote for the party of your choice in the regional election. Make your mark in the box provided on the right of your choice. After you have voted, fold the ballot paper as shown by the election official. Dip the first joint of your right index finger in the ink provided and place the ballot paper in the ballot box that is there for this purpose. You would then have to peacefully depart the polling station. For more information, contact GCOM on 225-027729, 223-9653, email pro@gcom.org.gy, or visit GCOM's website at www.gcom.org.gy.
Tired of long lines? Register with MyGTT at mygtt.co.gy. That's mygtt.co.gy to view and pay your bills from anywhere. Enter to win an Amazon gift card worth $25 or a bounty voucher worth 5,000 Guyana dollars when you sign up today. GTT, do more.
The Guyana Elections Commission has published the revised list of electors. Eligible persons are advised to check their information on the list posted in their respective areas or on the GCOM's website at www.gcom.org.gy. Persons who did transactions such as new registration, changes, or corrections to their information in the recent registration exercises must check the revised list of electors to ensure that they are listed and information is correct. If your information is not correctly stated, you must visit the GCOM office in your area on or before the 25th of January 2020 with the triplicate copy of the registration form referred to as the pink slip to ensure the update is done. The updated and corrected information will be on the official list of electors. For more information, visit our website at www.gcom.org.gy. Follow GCOM on Facebook at Guyana Elections Commission. Contact us on 225-0277-9 or 223-9653. Email pro@gcom.org.gy or the nearest GCOM registration office.
GBTI is your Guyanese bank, a bank that understands every customer's unique needs, opportunities, challenges, and financial concerns. At GBTI, we see you for you. Whether you're buying a new home or car, planning your next vacation or retirement, saving for your child's future, or whether you're ready to take that bold step of investing in your dream business idea, we are with you every step of the way. We hear your stories and watch you focus on your dreams as we share your aspirations. We are more than just banking. We are a family. We are part of your community. Our commitment extends way beyond the walls of our branches and is demonstrated every day in the opportunities we provide to our individual and business customers. The support, time, and commitment we give back to communities across Guyana to help improve the lives of our Guyanese families. Because we see Guyana through your eyes.
We are legions of men standing strong, but never too proud to stoop and help someone. We must send a clear signal to all. Do right, walk in upright ways, knowing that's what being a man is all about. And ever aware that things will only get worse when good men do nothing. Stand strong. Be the one to live right.
Fuel it up and drive, super 95 to the. Fuel it up and drive, super 95 to the. Protect your fuel system, boy. High mileage and performance, boy.
Guyoil Super 95 gasoline gives you more reasons to drive and is available at 56 service stations nationwide. For affordable price, high performance, and high mileage, choose Guyoil's Super 95 gasoline.
Fuel it up and drive!
Welcome back. As Guyana seeks to improve its legislative framework for the protection of the rights of children, a high-level meeting was opened today, bringing together the Ministry of Legal Affairs and other government departments and agencies, the local UNICEF office, and representatives from the Hague Conference on Private International Law. Members of the judiciary and legal fraternity are also part of the meeting, which opened this morning at the Marriott Hotel. Among the issues being looked at during the two-day meeting are the framework of action available for multi-year planning and the development of key strategic actions. Attorney General Basil Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's meeting is significant as it will help us chart our next steps, which is implementation of the conventions through the passage of domestic legislation and building the capacity in the institutions that have to give effect to the legislation once passed by the National Assembly. The implementation of the Hague Family Conventions will buttress the existing local legislation to secure the protection of our children and provide for their best interests.
Guyana was one of the first countries to sign on to all the conventions related to the Hague Conference on Private International Law with regard to the rights of children. The UNICEF representative in Guyana spoke about the importance of the meeting.
And with the Ministry of Legal Affairs, I'm very delighted for the partnership we have in advancing the child rights in Guyana, and including today by improving, we're looking at the legislative framework, but also the business environment and the way of implementing those legislations. As you mentioned, Guyana is the first state in the Americas to try actually to combine all of the 4 conventions, and namely adoption, abduction, child protection, and child support.
And according to the Legal Affairs Ministry, Guyana has been drafting legislation in keeping with the various initiatives under the Rights of the Child Conventions. Well, the ExxonMobil company has announced that Guyanese laboratory technician Shivnarine Otar was the first person to test the first sample of Guyanese crude oil as it came through the Liza Destiny vessel. The Sioux-like youth was excited about the moment and the privilege of being the first to test Guyana's first oil.
I had to be all suited up, just for safety precautions, with a mask and gloves and boots and everything, the whole 9 yards, just to get a sample of this Guyanese oil. So the moment finally came at 9:34, 9:35. That's when we got the first sample of Guyanese oil on the FPSO. So that moment was when the OBR actually called forced oil, and that became the official moment for forced oil. I'm actually reliving the moment right now. But at that moment, I was almost emotional. It meant so much to me. It meant so much for my family. The Guyanese population, Guyanese living all around the world, it meant so much for me. Like I said, I was almost emotional. I looked at this oil and I was like, what the? It was a big moment for me. I was so proud. I am so proud right now of what we've achieved so far, with all the teams involved and everything.
According to the Exxon company, the lab technician recalled eagerly waiting for hours to test the oil as Guyana became an oil producer back in December.
At that moment, I remember black gold or black diamond, as some people say. That is what is literally going to change our economy. It's going to improve our GDP. It's going to improve our infrastructure. So many things can happen from that crude that is right there in front of me. And I was fortunate enough to be there to see that moment, to capture that moment.
The 28-year-old man has been employed with the NALCO Champion Group since April of 2019 and rotates on the FPSO every 28 days. He was once responsible for testing the quality of another of Guyana's valuable commodities, Eldorado rum, and he has a Bachelor's of Sciences degree in chemistry from the University of Guyana and a master's through the nation's university. He said he's very optimistic about Guyana's future with the oil industry. Political news to report now. 11 political parties have received clearance by the Guyana Elections Commission to contest the upcoming elections. Of that number, 9 of the parties will be contesting the general elections. The 9 that will be contesting the elections for the presidency and government are A New and United Guyana, APNU-AFC, Change Guyana, Liberty and Justice Party, People's Progressive Party Civic, People's Republic Party, the Citizenship Initiative, the New Movement, and United Republic Party. The APNU-AFC, the PPP Civic, and the URP are the only ones that will be contesting the regional elections in all 10 regions. The other general election parties will be contesting the regional elections in various regions, and 2 other parties that are not contesting the general elections will be contesting just regional elections in specific regions. The Fed Up Party will only be contesting regional elections in regions 5 and 6, and the Organization for the Victory of the People will only be contesting elections in Region 4. In the courts, the murder case against extradited socialite and businessman Marcus Bisram will be returned to the Berbice district after the magistrate Shirley Isaacs Marcus today denied Bisram's request for the matter to be heard in Georgetown. The case will now move forward before the Wim Magistrates Court in quarantine. Bisram, through his attorneys, had complained to the court that there was bias against him in the quarantine area, and he preferred a Georgetown court to deal with the matter. Magistrate Isaacs Marcus, who is performing the functions of the Chief Magistrate, ordered the parties to report to the Wim Magistrates Court on Monday to begin the case there. The case has found itself moving from court to court after Magistrate Alex Moore was asked to recuse himself from the matter by the Chancellor. The Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions had requested the removal of Moore from the matter. Marcus Bisram was extradited from the U.S. to face the murder charge locally for the death of carpenter Fayaz Narindat. The man was brutally beaten to death in Berbice and ran over by a car after he reportedly denied advances made by Bisram. The other suspects in the matter have also been charged and are currently behind bars. Bisram is also on remand. Still in the courts, 3 men were today remanded to prison for the murder of Eskimo newspaper vendor 48-year-old Sean Paperman Munilal. The 3 accused are brothers Carlton and Carl Carter and their friend De La Hoya Mackenzie. They all appeared before Magistrate Faith Magusti at the Georgetown Magistrates Court and were not required to enter a plea to the indictable charge. The prosecution told the court that the three youths attacked and murdered the newspaper vendor at his Queenstown Esquivel home during the course of a robbery. The vendor was about to enter his home when he was attacked by the masked men who demanded money and valuables. One of the robbers shot the vendor 3 times during the attack. He collapsed and was later pronounced dead after being taken to a hospital. The vendor was well liked in the community. His murder shocked the close-knit community, and the police quickly moved in to identify and arrest the suspects. Across the region is coming up next.
The voting process. Once you have been identified as the elector you claim to be, you would be given a ballot paper that is stamped at the back, top and bottom halves in your presence. On the ballot paper, provision is made for you to vote twice. Once at the top section where you vote for the party of your choice in the general election, and once at the bottom section where you vote for the party of your choice in the regional election. Make your mark in the box provided on the right of your choice. After you have voted, fold the ballot paper as shown by the election official. Dip the first joint of your right index finger in the ink provided and place the ballot paper in the ballot box that is there for this purpose. You would then have to peacefully depart the polling station. For more information, contact GCOM on 225-02-7729, 223-9653, email pro@gcom.org.gy, or visit GCOM's website at www.gcom.org.gy.
They've made a positive impact on the heavy-duty transportation industry in Guyana since they've arrived. Guyanese are amazed at their power, durability, efficiency, and superior handling capabilities. These are brand new trucks, manufactured in partnership with German, Italian, and French companies. They have a powerful reputation for operating under very adverse Guyanese conditions and come with full after-sales service and spare parts. They're the most sought-after trucks today, with over 500 units in Guyana, and they're available in over 100 countries, including South America and the Caribbean. Be smart. Buy brand new ST Howo trucks today. Call 608-4998 and arrange for an inspection at ST Truck Guyana Incorporated, Block B, Public Road, Covenant, East Bank, Demerara.
The Guyana Elections Commission has published the revised list of electors. Eligible persons are advised to check their information on the list posted in their respective areas or on the GCOM's website at www.gcom.org.gy. Persons who did transactions such as new registration, changes, or corrections to their information in the recent registration exercises must check the revised list of electors to ensure that they are listed and information is correct. If your information is not correctly stated, you must visit the GCOM office in your area on or before the 25th of January 2020 with the triplicate copy of the registration form referred to as the pink slip to ensure the update is done. The updated and corrected information will be on the official list of electors. For more information, visit our website at www.gcom.org.gy. Follow GCOM on Facebook at Guyana Elections Commission. Contact us on 225-02-7729 or 223-9653. Email pro@gcom.org.gy or the nearest GCOM registration office.
Tired of long lines? Register with MyGTT at mygtt.co.gy. That's mygtt.co.gy to view and pay your bills from anywhere. Enter to win an Amazon gift card worth $25 or a bounty voucher worth 5,000 Guyana dollars when you sign up today. GTT, do more.
GBTI is your Guyanese bank, a bank that understands every customer's unique needs, opportunities, challenges, and financial concerns. At GBTI, we see you for you. Whether you're buying a new home or car, planning your next vacation or retirement, saving for your child's future, or whether you're ready to take that bold step of investing in your dream business idea, we are with you every step of the way. We hear your stories and watch you focus on your dreams as we share your aspirations. We are more than just banking. We are a family. We are part of your community. Our commitment extends way beyond the walls of our branches and is demonstrated every day in the opportunities we provide to our individual and business customers. The support, time, and commitment we give back to communities across Guyana to help improve the lives of our Guyanese families. Because we see Guyana through your eyes.
Across the region right now, St. Lucia's Prime Minister Alan Chassanet has maintained his position in not supporting the cash-strapped regional airline Liat, despite the airline's new board of directors and chairman. St. Lucia has rejected calls in the past to invest in the carrier and refuses to do so unless the airline addresses its deficiencies. In December last year, 8 directors were selected to join former Prime Minister of Barbados Owen Arthur, the new Liat chairman, to help restructure the airline. St. Lucia, according to Chassanet, remains hopeful that something positive comes out of the newly installed board of Liat. Other CARICOM countries that are served by Liat have welcomed the appointment of the new board. In Latin America, Peru's top court has ruled that the dissolution of the country's Congress back in September was legal. The Constitutional Court said President Martin Vizcarra had not exceeded his powers when he took the step amid a standoff between the government and the opposition-controlled Congress. Opposition lawmakers had denounced it as a coup, but the heads of the armed forces and the police backed the president. Parliamentary elections are scheduled for the 26th of January. 4 of the 7 judges ruled that a case brought by the former Congress Speaker, arguing that the president exceeded his powers, was unfounded. The ruling is a victory for the president, who had argued that he had the right to dissolve Congress under Article 134 in the Constitution of Peru. And finally tonight, international news. The US and China have signed an agreement aimed at easing a trade war that has rattled markets and weighed on the global economy. Speaking in Washington today, US President Donald Trump said the pact will be transformative for the US economy. Chinese leaders called it a win-win deal that would help foster better relations between the two countries. China has pledged to boost US imports by $200 billion above 2017 levels and strengthen intellectual property rules. In exchange, the US has agreed to have some of the new tariffs it has imposed on Chinese products. However, the majority of the border taxes remain in place, which has prompted business groups to call for further talks. And that's your News Source Evening Bulletin for tonight. I'm Gordon Mosley reporting.